It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Celtics came away with the win against Philadelphia. And now we'll see who gets the advantage after they tied at one apiece.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Jordan. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And that one's good.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown. And, guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
Now here's Thomas. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Jordan. He kicks to Crowder. 5 on the clock.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
And he sinks the second. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a three-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And, Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And, guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Good! Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless. Clark, going inside, led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
Here's Thomas. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Thomas down low. Okafor grabs the miss.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Out to Thompson. Now, here's Marshall, defended by Middleton. From the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Marshall's got his first basket. 76ers on defense. Middleton outside. Out to the wing. With the shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers lead. Marshall with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Thompson. No good on the three. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Crowder kicks to Jordan. And there's the pass to Thomas. Dishes it to Sullinger. No one near him. Okafor grabs the miss.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Thompson dishes to Johnson. Good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Middleton the pass to Sullinger. Back to Middleton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. Johnson kicks to Marshall. Johnson the screen. Passes to Grant. Lets it go from deep. That is good. What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork. Celtics trail by 4. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with Brett Brown.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Okafor with the screen on Middleton. And Marshall kicks to Okafor. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Thomas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Middleton against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. The feed to Marshall. Stolen by Middleton. Over to the left wing. Shot to stop the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Sullinger.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Celtics also making a change. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Both free throws good from Sullinger. Here's Roten. He had 10 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Landry with the screen. There's the screen. Pass to Sampson. Clock at 6. Crowder with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Turner.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international club. Here's Sullinger after Carl Landry's bucket. Now Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Sullinger with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Sampson kicks to Noel. Turner dishes to Landry. Crowder pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Miles the pass to Thomas. Here's Sullinger. And the layup's good off the glass. Sullinger's got 8 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Turner kicks to Landry. Baseline J on the way. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up. Feeds it to Sullinger. Nice ball movement by Boston. Right side Thomas. To the paint. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Sullinger. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And a new group in for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jordan. Evans comes in for Jared Sullinger. Butler, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Now, here is Landry. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Shoots off the screen. Offensive rebound. The layup missed.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
So it's the Celtics now, following the shot by Carl Landry.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 5. The dish to Zeller. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Miles. Picked by Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. Miles with another miss.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Noel, a screen on Butler. Here's Roten. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Chris Middleton's checked in for C.J. Miles. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Bulls.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Now here's Turner after the miss from Tyler Zeller. And now it's a double-digit lead. Landry's got 6.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Galloway kicks to Zeller. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Stolen. Now here's Roten. Defense is right there. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Galloway. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the screen. Pass to Butler. Here's Galloway. Evans, a screen on Noel. Galloway. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
To the right side. Sampson dishes to Turner. Here's Landry. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Roden kicks to Turner. Noel passes to Roten. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Galloway. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Zeller. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there.
And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job.
Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively, and really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. And he's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
They've got Hollis Thompson, Okafor out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Philadelphia.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Celtics have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Zeller. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Langston Galloway. The screen from Thompson. Marshall dishes to Okafor. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th assist in this one.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Lets it go from 14. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Well, Jared Sullinger's been getting it done. 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
So he gets them both.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Grant sets a screen for Marshall. Grant outside. He dishes it to Thompson. Shot's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Thomas. He feeds it to Miles. That's short off the rim.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Johnson, the pass to Grant. And it's blocked by Jordan. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Thompson dishes to Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
One more time, give it up for your dream team.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And watching Amir Johnson, Clark, he seems so casual about silently destroying opponents in the paint, and he's carried that air about him almost his entire career.
You know what? He's rarely had plays called for him, Kevin. He doesn't produce a bunch of highlights, but he's really potent. I mean, one of the league's best at defending opponents at the rim, grabbing in-traffic rebounds. Those both are valuable assets. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Johnson the screen. And it's Okafor missing.
And talking about Amir Johnson, he's really the last of a discontinued model, if you will. When the Pistons called his name in the 2005 NBA draft, the year before the rookie age limit was put in place, he became the last 18-year-old drafted into our league. And it did take him a number of years to kind of get up to the pro speed.
The 76ers leading by 6. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Thomas against Thompson. Right side Thomas. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okafor's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Guys, did you know not once in Johnson's 10 seasons has he averaged more than 11 points or 7.5 rebounds a game? Sometimes he doesn't even start. And yet, there's a certain sect of followers who feel Amir Johnson is among the most valuable, efficient players in the league.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Thomas kicks to Jordan. Here is Miles. He's covered by Thompson. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Sullinger with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Pick by Okafor. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Goes back up. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. For Philadelphia, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one falls for Okafor.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Okafor. 9 points, and what a force on the boards. Taking over on the glass.
Just get out of the way, guys. He is throwing his body all around in that paint.
Now Miles. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Outside Thomas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And checking out some stats for Okafor. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. All-around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
He sure has. I mean, game by game, you can just see the confidence growing. He's put up large numbers to prove it.
And the 76ers call time here. Rosen's checked in for Johnson. And then for Boston, Tyler Zeller comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Evans in for Jared Sullinger. Marshall passes to Okafor. He kicks it to Roten. Johnson the screen. Okafor with no one around. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the inside. Here's Zeller. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside Thomas. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Shot off the screen. Boston, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Okafor, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Foul on Boston. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Noel's checked in for Johnson. Turner comes in for Grant, and Jakar Sampson subbed in for Kendall Marshall. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Miles. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Miles has got 5 now.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And stolen by Zeller. Outside Thomas. Evans outside. Pick by Zeller. From deep, Miles. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Tries it from 9. Here's Okafor. The 76ers again can't hit it. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas. Pick by Zeller. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas dishes to Zeller. Here's Evans. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Carl Landry's checked in for Okafor. And then for Boston. Rasul Butler's checked in for Crowder. Chris Middleton comes in for C.J. Miles. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And Zeller kicks to Middleton. Zeller inside. He's covered by Noel. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Tyler Zeller. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Zeller.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his first foul. Here's Sampson. He had 10 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Evans against Landry. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Landry's got 10. Celtics trail by 8. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
Boston.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. It's tipped.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Butler kicks to Middleton. Back to Butler. There's a good screen. Dishes to Evans. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Off target from the baseline. The 76ers leading by 10. Sampson kicks to Landry. And that one's good. Landry's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Galloway kicks to Middleton. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. 5 points in the game. Middleton's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Butler against Turner. Down low. The 11-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Landry's got 6 in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Pick by Zeller. Tries from 7. And it's Boston with another.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now here's Roten, defended by Middleton. From beyond the arc. Rebound by Butler. Celtics trail by 9. From the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for the 76ers. And the shot is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money. That's no doubt.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers on top. They're up by 8.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. Shaq, what you think?
The job that guys have.
And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is
Now the third quarter about to get going. It's been a clinic out there by Jared Sullinger.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
Celtics trail by 8. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Thomas is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 5 on the clock. And taken away by Johnson. And here is Marshall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Miles is checked in.
C.J. Miles.
Grant outside. Back to Thompson. Poked loose. Marshall with it. Now Thomas defending. 4 on the clock. Marshall can't hit. Celtics trail by 10 to the left side wing. Here's Miles. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight. The 76ers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Now, here's Marshall, defended by Crowder. Here's Grant. Another miss by Philadelphia. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Sullinger passes to Miles. Back to Sullinger. Tucked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. You look at Crowder, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
Offensive rebound. Here's Sullinger. And Okafor with the block.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Marshall dishes to Thompson. And it's Grant in the corner. And stolen by Jordan. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And C.J. Miles with the slam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Thomas got a piece of it.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
2 shots.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Crowder. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And for most every team out there, guys, they're looking for a guy like C.J. Miles. Decent size, natural movement skills, and can absolutely shoot the lights out. Call them buckets, because that's a lethal formula.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Is checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Celtics, Zeller is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Amundsen in for Sullinger. Celtics trail by 8. Thomas with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Miles kicks to Thomas. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Passes to Grant. Okafor up top. Now here's Marshall. He's covered closely. The feed now to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. The Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Crowder kicks to Amundsen. Pass to Thomas. Lots of room. Again, Thomas missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Marshall passes to Sampson. To the left side wing. Johnson the screen. Here's Marshall. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Noel comes in for Johnson. And it's Tony Roten in for Jeremy Grant.
Tony Roten.
Five to shoot. Marshall dishes to Roten. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas. From deep, Miles. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pick by Okafor. Now here's Marshall. Defended by Crowder. Roten, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Thomas kicks to Zeller. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Amundsen. There's the dish to Crowder. Thomas a screen. Okafor with the steal. Now Marshall. 6 points for him. Kicks to Okafor. Here's Roten. Back to Okafor. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Galloway kicks to Middleton. Here's Jordan, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Middleton right side. Butler passes to Middleton. 8 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Middleton's got 7.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
They set the pick. Pass to Okafor. Low block shot on the way. Rebound Boston. Here's Galloway. Butler with the ball. Now Okafor defending. The lead now cut to single digits. Galloway has got his second basket of the night.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Okafor with the screen on Middleton. Right side Turner. That's short off the rim. And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance card with the boost in minutes, confidence, the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
Okafor sets the pick for Roten. And Turner kicks to Landry to the inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And last year, quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL injury he sustained in college. Missed his first full season with the Sixers. And like you've talked about, you know, he came back and really, with a flourish, made a mark his first year in the league.
And Kevin, a lot of people wondered, how would he bounce back from that knee? And I'd have to say it was pretty good. I mean, finished 3rd in the voting for Rookie of the Year.
That's a 2 from Butler. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Landry with a screen for Roten. Over in the corner, Turner. The baseline J. And it's Noel missing.
And, you know, getting back to Nerlens Noel, if it weren't for the ACL tear, he may have been the first player drafted in 2K13. His 8 rebounds and nearly 2 blocks a game as a rookie show he has the talent.
Celtics trail by 7.
2 minutes.
And Butler, here we go. That's good. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
Now here's Roten, defended by Middleton. 13 feet away. Here's Noel. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Zeller kicks to Galloway. 1:22 left in the third. Middleton outside. Lock at 6. Jordan sets the pick for Middleton. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And one thing to note about Nerlens Noel, last season, he was a thief. He averaged almost 2 steals a game as a rookie center. That tells me he has more than just quickness and length, guys. He has great anticipation and still one of the best motors I have ever seen.
Boston making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. Now here's Roten. He's tightly guarded. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Roten's got 7 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Sullinger. Now here's Roten, defended by Middleton. Roten, no good.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Sullinger with the bucket.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Roten, defended by Middleton. Up top, Roten. 7 points in the game. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Galloway, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. 3/4 of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The 76ers leading. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Kendall Marshall. Grant is out there with Johnson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. Here's Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
No good on that one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Thomas. To the middle. Here's Miles, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Jordan the screen. Okafor with the steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Thompson with the ball. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and the jam by Sullinger.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
There's a good screen. Okafor dishes to Thompson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the 76ers lead by 4. The Celtics shooting in this game 45%. Now here's Thomas. Jordan the screen. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Grant. The 76ers leading by 4. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Grant sets a screen for Marshall. Off the screen. That one off the back iron and out.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Thomas against Thompson. Thomas's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Crowder with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Now, watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big three out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thank you, Doris.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded closely. Picked by Okafor. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Okafor dishes to Thompson.
Some fantastic numbers here for Thompson. 10 points and 2 blocks. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Some changes for Boston. Rasul Butler's checked in for Jay Crowder, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Thomas. And so Thompson nails both of them. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Galloway kicks to Sullinger. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got his 7th assist of the game.
When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
Marshall, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 5. Here's Galloway. Sullinger outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Miles. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Miles has got 4 this quarter.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Grant, that's good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Galloway kicks to Sullinger. Butler in the corner. Stolen by Grant. And here is Marshall. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Here's Galloway. Covered by Okafor. Galloway, the pass to Sullinger. Okafor comes in with the double team. Just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound goes back up. And yes, sir, that one drops. 33 points for Jared Sullinger.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Marshall kicks to Okafor. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Butler dishes to Sullinger. He feeds it to Galloway. Back to Sullinger. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Sullinger the screen. Galloway the pass to Sullinger. Puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Boston. Chris Middleton comes in for C.J. Miles. He's off on the second. The 76ers leading by 3. And Thompson kicks to Marshall. The pass to Okafor.
At the line for your 76ers, Jahlil Okafor.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Here's Galloway. Middleton on the wing. Zeller against Johnson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
And so Zeller nails both of them.
Take a look at what Zeller's been doing. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Okafor dishes to Thompson. Screened by Grant. Thompson passes to Grant. Launches it. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston trailing. Middleton on the wing. Okafor against Zeller. He dishes it to Sullinger. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Sullinger's got 11 points in the quarter.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
And that one's good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Butler on the wing. He kicks to Zeller. Back to Butler. Inside. Okafor with the steal. Marshall with it.
Celtics foul call. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
That one is off. The 76ers making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Galloway. Pick by Zeller. They set the screen. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Middleton. Johnson with the block. Thompson up top. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Jordan, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Jay Crowder comes in for Butler. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Langston Galloway. Now Miles. Outside Thomas. No good from outside.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Marshall with it. Now Thomas defending. Johnson kicks to Grant. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Noel.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master. He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
That free throw, no good.
Jared Sullivan. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now, here's Marshall. Johnson outside. There's a screen by Noel. Johnson kicks to Grant. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And the 76ers lead by 8.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here's Marshall, defended by Crowder.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Miles, that's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded closely. Passes it to Thompson. The feed to Marshall. And Thompson kicks to Noel. Grant dishes to Thompson. Noel passes to Grant. A second chance effort. Johnson gets the bucket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Celtics trail by 8. Thomas up top. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sullinger. Wide open look. A second chance effort. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Here's Crowder, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No luck that time either. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Thompson. And it's Miles with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Boston again missing. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Marshall kicks to Okafor. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And an intentional foul right there.
So far in the game for Marshall, 9 points and 8 dimes. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 6. Here's Crowder, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Chris Middleton's checked in for C.J. Miles.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thomas dishes to Crowder.
76ers foul call. Side out. That's his 3rd personal foul. Penalty situation.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5.
Jake Crowder. At the line for 2.
And both free throws good from Crowder. .15 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Penalty situation.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
76ers. Kendall Marshall. At the line.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Middleton left side. Yes!
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Kendall Marshall.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Kendall Marshall. 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And really a complete lack of awareness right there. Remember last year in the playoffs that Coach Dave Blatt almost did that and could have cost the Cavs a series. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely. Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment. And the 76ers call time here. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. With a strong double-double, points and rebounds. He was a force that was not going to be denied. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,